Hello, and welcome to this series of 505XT steam turbine controller tutorials. In this tutorial, we will first overview the steam map configuration menu. Then, we will review how to program the 505XT extraction and emission steam map from OEM performance maps using the steam map configuration menu pages. Properly configuring the 505XT steam map improves process control as well as keeps the operating point of the turbine within the defined envelope. To configure the steam map on the 505, you must be logged in to the Configure User level and in the Configuration mode. Refer to the Changing User Levels and Changing Modes and Languages tutorials to learn how to do this. To check the user level and mode, press the Mode button. Return to the Home screen and then go to the Configuration menu by pressing the black function key below Configuration. Now use the navigation keys to highlight Steam Map and press Enter. There are a total of 5 pages in the steam map configuration menu. Page 1 sets the turbine type, maximum power, and maximum HP flow. Also, alternate modes can be enabled, which allow for the control of exhaust or inlet processes. Refer to the Modes of Operation and Decoupling tutorial to learn more about alternate modes. In this tutorial, we are reviewing how to configure the steam map for extraction/emission turbine types. Page 2 of the steam map configuration menu contains the LP limiter rate. For extraction and emission turbines, automatic enabling must be used. Page 3 contains values for points A, B, and C, which define the steam map. We will cover how to set these points in detail later in this tutorial. There is also an option to set the minimum allowed HP and LP positions. This is typically used to ensure a minimum amount of steam flow through the front and back end of the turbine. Page 4 sets the priority process to be controlled when a map limit is reached for each mode available. Page 5 provides the K coefficients calculated from the entered steam map. Users with advanced knowledge of ratio limiter control can adjust the coefficients from this page. Now that you are familiar with the steam map configuration menu pages, we will cover how to program the steam map in the 505XT. First, let's review a typical extraction and emission steam map. The steam map is plotted on a coordinate system where the x-axis represents turbine load, which we will refer to as the s-axis. The y-axis represents steam flow through the HP valve, and we will refer to it as the HP axis. The LP equals 0 line gives the range of operation when the LP flow is at a minimum. The LP equals 100 line has the same slope as the LP equals 0 line and intersects point A. The LP equals 100 defines the range of operation when the LP flow is at a maximum. The P equals 0 line defines the range of operation when emission flow is at a maximum. The P equals 100 line has the same slope as the P equals 0 line and intersects point B. The P equals 100 line represents the range of operation when extraction flow is at a maximum. For any operating point within the steam map, the turbine load, HP steam flow, LP steam flow, and extraction or emission steam flow are known. In order to determine these relationships within the 505XT, 10 values need to be entered from the OEM steam performance data: max power, max HP flow, max emission flow, max extraction flow, coordinates for point A, coordinates for point B, and coordinates for point C. The values can be entered in any units, including normalized values, as long as the units are consistent. Next, we will cover how to determine each of these 10 values from the steam map and where to enter them into the 505XT controller. The max power value is the load where the S equals 100 line crosses the S axis, about 10,496 kilowatts in our example. The max power is set on the first page of the steam map configuration menu. The max HP flow value is the flow where the HP equals 100 line crosses the HP axis, about 54,000 pounds per hour in our example. The max HP flow is set on the first page of the steam map configuration menu. The max extraction flow is the flow on the P equals 100 line. It is about 20,000 pounds per hour in our example. The max extraction flow is set on the first page of the steam map configuration menu. The max emission flow value is the emission flow along the P equals 0 line. It is about 20,000 pounds per hour in our example. The max emission flow is set on the first page of the steam map configuration menu. Point A is where the extraction or admission flow equals 0 line and the LP equals 100 lines intersect. The S-axis value is defined as maximum power at 0 extraction or admission flow. It is about 11,625 kilowatts in our example. The HP axis value is defined as maximum HP flow at 0 extraction or admission flow, about 62,000 pounds per hour. The S-axis and HP axis values for point A are entered on the third page of the steam map configuration menu. Point B is where the LP equals 0 and P equals 100 lines intersect. The S-axis value is defined as minimum power at maximum extraction. It is about 1,504 kilowatts in our example. The HP axis value is defined as minimum HP flow at max extraction, about 28,000 pounds per hour. The S-axis and HP axis values for point B are entered on the third page of the steam map configuration menu. Point C is where the LP equals 0 and 0 extraction or admission flow lines intersect. The S-axis value is defined as minimum power at 0 extraction or admission flow. It is about negative 200 kilowatts in our example. The HP axis value is defined as minimum HP flow at 0 extraction or admission flow, about 125,000 pounds per hour. The S-axis and HP axis values for point C are entered on the third page of the steam map configuration menu. To view the steam map on the 505XT controller, press Home twice on the front panel to return to the home screen. Navigate to the Steam Map button and press Enter. The steam map can be viewed at any time during the configuration of the map for verification. When the unit is in operation, the red dot will display the current operating point of the turbine. You now know how to configure the steam map for extraction and admission turbines. Please be sure to view the other tutorials for more information.